All right, this is the third movie in the iMovie series. This one I'm going to show you how to manipulate and edit media in an iMovie project. You can do it. I believe in you. So definitely check it out. So you currently have media in your timeline for a video and you want to do some more advanced editing features. So I'm going to show you how to do that. First thing you're going to do is you're going to click on your video project. Then you're going to click edit. Now we've got a couple of options with our timeline on things we can edit. Let's start with images. So if we click on an image, the first thing I want to point out is see where it says Ken Burns enabled. The Ken Burns effect is where it zooms in and out in an image to give it a little more dynamic feel to it. Sometimes you want that to happen, sometimes you may not. Okay, so you can see the difference here. So this one has Ken Burns effect. This one does not. See how the second one is stagnant, doesn't move? So if I click on it and it turns yellow, I can either enable it or disable it by clicking on where it says Ken Burns enabled. If I click on it and I click on the yellow part of it, I can actually make it longer or shorter. Some other things we can do to edit it. If I click on, all of that can be found if you click on actions. If you click on titles, you could add a title. So for example, here at the beginning, I've got a title in the lower left-hand corner. You can also move the title. So let's say I want it to be, depending on what the context is. So that one, I can have it in the center or I can have it in the lower location. Each one kind of has its own rules to it. So the focus one can also be center or lower. So you can play around with that feature. And then finally, you can add a filter to your images. So you can look at the bottom level of images. Let's go with the Western filter to this. So you can see it's got a great filter. Now, the thing about titles is if I add a title to a video clip, it will actually add that title to the entire video clip. So if you have 5 minutes worth of video, you may not want the title to stay on the screen the entire time. So what I did is I said, you know what? I just want the first couple of seconds of this video to have text on it. So if you click on it, you can actually click actions and split, and it will split the video. So that's what I did here. This was one continuous video, and then right here in between those two, I added a split so that I could add a title. Again, just like with images, if you click on it and you click on title, you can add a title to your video. Video also has a few additional features. So if I click on actions, I can split it. If I want to split the video into 2 sections, I can detach audio. So let's say I want to do some editing work with the audio from the video. So let's say I've got some talking and I want to alter that a little bit. And then finally duplicate. If I want a second copy of that exact same video, I can duplicate it. You can also adjust the speed. So I can make it go faster or slower if I want it to go really slow. I can adjust the volume. So let's say I want to turn the volume down in the speaking so that the audio track, the music in the background will stand out at the beginning. I can adjust that. Or let's say I record a video and realize the talking in the video is quiet. I can turn it up so that you can hear it better. You can add a title, as we've already seen, and then you also have filters for the video. Now, if you split your video into different sections, make sure you do the same filter for each one. I mean, if you don't want that effect throughout the entire video, that's fine, but just be aware that if you want it to go in your entire video, you have to click on each clip and select the same filter for each one in order to be consistent. So those are just a few of the features. The final one I'm going to show you is in between each video clip, that little transition box. Again, just like everything else, if the box is yellow, you're editing that section. You can change the length. So let's say I want it to last for 1.5 seconds, or I want it to last 2 seconds. You can change it to dissolve. You can change it to slide. You can change it to wipe away, or you can change it to fade. So those are some of the basic edits you can do in iMovie to your media content.
I hope this was really helpful for you. I hope you were able to figure out how to manipulate media in iMovie. I've got one more video on how to export iMovie projects. So until next time, book forward and be awesome. Bye guys.